Viva Las Vegas. You guys want to go? Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
The After Party Podcast. Let's talk, guys. Let's go. Ready to go?
Yeah.
We got a full house. We got Gandhi and Scary, and we've got Froggy. We love having Froggy on the podcast. Yay. He's back. He's full-time, baby.
I love
and
it.
There's Danielle, and there's Straight Nate. By the way, someone did send a text here, Froggy. They're saying it's so good to hear more of Froggy on the show these days.
Oh, well, my text went through.
Hey!
That's so great.
Good job.
No,
I
thank
love you taught your mom how to use a text machine, a text machine. Anyway, so Gandhi and I got back from Las Vegas late last night. Can we talk about Vegas?
Vegas is something.
It is something. We've all been there. We've all had to work, different various things. Like we did the Charlie Sheen thing yesterday, but we've all been out for the iHeartRadio music festivals and whatever. Vegas. So you can really truly get the feel of how Vegas is doing by asking your driver.
Yeah.
If you take a cab or you bring a car in from the airport, whatever, or your Uber, they'll tell you. We had a guy named Billy who, what did he say? He was an interesting guy. He's been there for 40 years?
40 years, he said. He came on a whim when he was 23. He said he was a ball player in Miami, and he just wanted to check it out, and he never left.
Oh, wow.
Just stayed forever, yeah.
Huh.
And he has a wall of all the stars he's taken pictures with.
Yep, he said 80 people on his wall of fame.
Mm-hmm.
He did not ask us for a picture.
Okay.
I was
No,
excited.
he didn't even know who we were.
I didn't know.
And that's fine. But anyway, he had driven Charlie Sheen earlier in the day.
Oh, yeah.
And so I said, well, we interviewed Charlie. He was not curious at all about that. But he said, yeah, I've had all these celebrities. So I asked him, I said, well, how's things going in Vegas? He didn't really have an answer.
No.
Did he? I mean, he was like vague.
I feel like a lot of people didn't have answers. It looks like they're building a lot of cool stuff there. Like the Guitar Hotel is coming up over there.
Yeah.
And the Strip has got all kinds of, the Fountain Blue just came up over there. But we also hear all these reports of Vegas kind of slowing down now. People aren't traveling. They don't want to spend all this money.
Yeah.
But man, Vegas is just, it's a different world, different planet. It even looks like a different planet when you're landing. It's crazy.
It is. The Guitar Hotel we stay in all the time at the Hard Rock, Seminole Hard Rock. It's the same. They're building the same thing, a hotel,
really?
Yeah.
a Guitar Hotel.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it looks twice as big. It looks massive.
It is giant.
I'm a Vegas dork too. I have no idea. I was asking people all kinds of questions because the only times I've ever gone have been for a couple bachelorette parties and when we work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not really out partying and exploring
Right.
all the stuff that's happening for the bachelorette parties, sure. But there's like broke Vegas and then there's
Yeah.
a super high-end high roller Vegas.
Yeah.
And this was the first time I had seen more of the high-end high roller Vegas. And I was like, oh my God, people live like this? This is crazy.
It is insane. Well, so we were at the Wynn Hotel, which is the Wynn and Encore hotels, which you ask almost anyone, where is the most opulent place to stay in Vegas? It's those hotels, right?
Wow.
Of course, we didn't pay a penny. We were put
No.
up there thanks to our friends who were throwing this convention. They buy out these hotels. So entire hotels they buy out just for this convention. So that hotel made some money, during the convention. But anyway, I was saying on stage when we were doing the Charlie Sheen thing, this old adage of what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, that's bullshit.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Lives on social media forever.
No. When I go to Vegas, I want to bring those stories home, man. You want to have such a good time in Vegas. You want to come home and talk about all the fun you have. And what I said, and you guys have been to the Wynn and Encore. You've seen how beautiful it is, right?
Yep.
It's not fake beautiful. It's real beautiful. They put a lot of money into this thing. If it looks like you're living in a movie set, it's so gorgeous. You've seen it. It's unlike any hotel you've ever seen. My thought was this: why would we go to such an extraordinary place and live an ordinary life? We need to live the scene. When I was growing up, my mother, in her closet of clothes, she had one section for her Las Vegas dresses.
That's so cool.
She never wore those in Dallas. They wouldn't fly in Dallas. They were low cut down to between her boobs. She wore the big, tall boots. The 60s and 70s were like, you know what I'm
love
saying?
it.
That look.
Yep.
So cool.
Because and my dad would always wear suits and tuxedos to the casino because that's what guys would wear back then in the 70s. You wouldn't wear shorts to a casino back then. You live this glamorous life you don't live at home.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do in Vegas. Come on, let's go back.
I
Lord.
agree. When I lived in California, I was in California from 2003 to 2013. And from LA, it's a 3 to 4 hour drive, depending on traffic. So you would go there for weekends. It's not that bad. But back then, I remember the first time going to Vegas, I asked my buddy, I'm like, well, what do I bring? He goes, well, definitely bring a suit. I'm like, suit? It's the desert. It's going to be hot. He goes, everybody's out wearing suits, and you're really not outside. You're inside 99% of the time. And it was so true. We went to see shows. You gamble. People are wearing suits. It doesn't happen as much anymore, but I miss that. I miss everybody dressing up. You know, you go to Vegas and everybody was all dressed up.
The gangster times you miss.
Yeah.
He missed me. He's a gangster. But you're right. You know, that's the point. You know, you can go there and live this 2 days like you never, ever would live anywhere else on the planet and glam it up. I was telling Danielle, we went to this 1920s style supper club at the Wynn. And the decor in this room was like you were living in the 1920s, Art Deco everywhere. They had original pieces from Chanel and Hermes, and it's on the walls and things. It was just glamorous.
So
it was.
Did they make you talk like this? You see? Did you have to speak like that?
Check the gams on that broad.
It was great. That place was so cool, and it was one of those they wouldn't let you take pictures. You couldn't take your phone out to do things.
Oh, really?
And I wanted to so badly because it was just gorgeous. And I didn't because I was being respectful. And I look up and some drunk broad has her phone out, like up in the air, just recording everything. Didn't get in trouble. I said, "Oh, I could do this, but I won't embarrass everybody."
If you do a search for Delilah, that's the name of the club. It's called Delilah at the Wynn. Just you can see it online. It's beautiful. What's that name?
You guys are talking about like the Vegas Strip, right? Like the big hotels. It's basically a theme park. But you go to downtown Las Vegas.
Oh, the Fremont experience?
Oh, my God. I remember I went there one time, and I have a lot of friends that still go to Vegas, and they will go downtown because for whatever reason, gambling, they tend to win more
They say
downtown.
the loosest slots are downtown at the Four Queens.
Is that what they say? The loosest sluts?
What's her name?
First time I ever went there, there's this woman sitting at the blackjack table. I swear to God, her face was like a saddle, like a saddlebag. Like I've never seen a face so leathery, and she had, I kid you not, 2 cigarettes in her mouth.
Oh, wow.
She was smoking 2 cigarettes at one time. And I'm like, do you see this, to my friend? And it is a different experience.
I feel like you go to Vegas to celebrate.
That Fremont area. They now have it enclosed. There's a roof over it, right?
Huh.
Yeah, and you can zip line.
We used to go there when there was no roof. It was that long ago. It was just downtown. Wow. But you would always get like that, all you can eat crab buffet.
Oh my God.
What were you saying, Scary?
I was going to say that I feel like Vegas is the place you go to celebrate your vices. Like every time it's all the debauchery, all the smoking, all the partying, the staying up late. I once was at a blackjack table. I had a 9:30 flight, and I was still at the table at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning with a scotch on the rocks, which I never drink, by the way. But just because, and I'm like, I got to go up to my room and pack and get at it. But it's just like you lose all sense of control, and I haven't done that in quite a few years. And then don't get me started on the day parties with the pools. Forget it.
Scary's the guy outside in the 120-degree heat. He in the pool.
No, if I can find a cabana for shelter, I'm in. But
okay, so that's the thing. You can do several lives there. See, if I would go there, if Danielle was with us, I would want to do all the shows. We had to take Danielle to the Sphere.
Yes. For everything.
The Sphere is incredible.
No doubt that the Sphere right now and the Wizard of Oz.
And God, the Sphere and the I would go to like the high-end fun things, and then the next night just total scab out and just be a nasty
have
creature.
you ever been to the Neon Museum?
No.
Yes, I have.
Oh my gosh, it's cool. It's all the old signs and neon lights that are not up anymore in this museum. Oh, cool. And you walk around and you get to see
preserve them.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, that's all. Would they have a stroke there though because of the lights?
I know.
That's
they don't blink.
They don't blink.
I feel like the museum and Vegas are two opposite words.
No, not at all.
No, but
There's also no. I will tell you where I'm going to cut you off now. The Liberace Museum is world class.
See, I want to drive out to the desert and see how many holes have been dug.
Oh my God.
There's Gandhi for you. Let's go see where they bury the dead people.
Oh,
that's all I was thinking is like so much criminal activity around here. There has to be so much.
And they've got that Area 15 where have all these immersive experiences. And what's that place that we love in Santa Fe?
Meow Wolf.
Yeah.
Yes,
Meow
so
Wolf.
they have their own
That's
Meow
Area
Wolf there.
15.
And I think it's like a fake supermarket or
It's a
something,
grocery store.
right?
Yeah, it's a supermarket.
It was so cool.
It's crazy to me to think that there are people who just live there all the time. Because for me, 3 days would be absolute maximum. 3 days, I'm tapped, get me out of here. And then these people, the majority of people that we were running into and talking to were people who had just gone there on a whim and then stayed. And they're
crazy.
showgirls and whatever else is going on over there. But it's just, it's a different planet.
Well, how many times have we been not only to iHeart events, but to the event, the Charlie Sheen event the other day, where I say over and over, I want to come back when I'm not working.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to just go out there, like maybe do 3 nights. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that would be
I'm
so
good.
fun.
And then get the fuck out.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord.
Waste all
Jesus.
your money there. They have slot machines and tables at the airport.
Yeah.
They really get you out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got the fever. Anyway, so Vegas. Let's not give up on Vegas. They need our help. Let's go help them. And right now, as we've said over and over, the guy who's the king of Vegas is, without doubt, Bruno Mars. He's still in residency there. I wish I could have skipped out from our dinner the other night to go see him because he
Seen
was
him,
playing
yeah.
down the street, you know? Anyway, so Viva Las Vegas. You guys want to go? Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.